What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Barber's Eye channel, and thank you for tuning in. So, this conversation came up today when I was talking to one of my friends, and we were having a conversation about just doing what you need to do, but feel happy about it, and feeling good about what you're pursuing, whether it's personal goals and training, entrepreneurship goals and business, whatever you got going on, whatever. But you have to ask yourself, at what point, what level do you just feel good about the decisions that you're making? Because in a little bit, in a few minutes, I'm going to explain to you why that's so important while you're building your dreams. And this is what I've learned, and this is what I've taken in to know this is so true, to know that this really works, okay? And it's the simplest thing, too. So whenever we're on a mission, we got things going on in our lives. We want to achieve goals. We're just pushing, moving, going, right? And sometimes, if you don't take a second and look around and feel good about what you're doing, you're never content about where you're going, or you're never going to be happy on where you're at, because you're always just boom, boom, boom. And I've done this, and I recently understood. When I say recent, probably about a year or so ago, but when I understood that I could be moving all day and doing all these things, but when am I ever going to be joyful to enjoy my time? You know what I mean? And let my body come down from being up here to coming down to just relax mode. And then when I'm ready again, I'll go back up here. See, we have this notion that we should always be running, going, all the way to the top. But that's not the way it goes. That's not the way our minds are built. That's not the way our bodies should be handled, right? We should be doing more, putting our energy in to feeling better about what we're doing. That way we can keep moving forward to where we're trying to go. So if that makes sense, I'm going to put it this way. That's what I was going to say at the end. So it's so important for you to feel good when you're doing moves, or you're doing movement, you're trying to achieve goals, or you're in the minute, in the moment of it, because that's how you grow. Because when you feel good about something, guess what you're gonna want to do? You want to do more of it. When you start to feel bad and you start to feel angry, upset, or aggravated, irritated, whatever the conditions you're getting that vibe for reason for, or whatever, you don't feel good, and it's not motivating, and it's not something that you're gonna be like, damn, I want to keep good, I want to keep going. For example, if you get bad news at your job, it kind of messes with your head, right? But I can tell you right now, 15, 20 years ago, on a manipulative standpoint of trying to control, like in a workforce and in an environment, that somewhat worked. It's kind of like gaslighting, you know what I mean? To make people feel bad, because it's going to make them want to try to push back up. And I've been to those situations plenty of times on a lot of jobs that I had. And now that I look back, and now that I have a business, I don't want people to feel that way. I don't want to control people. I'm not trying to make people feel bad about whatever decisions they're making. Okay, so, but I just want people to be successful, because we all want to be successful, right? And so if you can take some time, basically what I'm trying to say at the end of the day, take some time, let your body rest and digest everything that you're doing. If you've been killing it, you're doing great, go take a vacation. You deserve it. If you've been on your grind, and if you've been eating good, and you've been staying on point with your diet, don't feel bad about having a pizza or a burger, whatever works. And if you feel, if you're just pushing and you're creating your life, and you feel good about what you're creating, it's okay to celebrate your creations. Okay, I stand behind God. I know God's there, and I think and I feel that that's what He allows us to do. Feel good about what we're doing. That's what the whole point of everything is. How is people gonna do more when they feel bad? It doesn't make no sense. It's discouraging. So I'm not saying that bad times are not gonna come, but it's just how you handle the situations, right? So yeah, so moral of the story, you guys, whatever you're doing, man, find some peace and happiness in it. Take some time, some space to enjoy that time, and get back on the grind. You know, it doesn't stop. The grind does not stop. And even if me and you were here today or tomorrow, nothing stops. Everything keeps going in motion. All right, you guys. I hope that helped you in some way. Check out my recent interview